This has been a long time coming. I'm back for season 2.
Tomorrow's not promised to you, no, tomorrow's not promised to you. So you better get right, Jordan. Yeah.
What's good and welcome to 2024. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys. It's a brand new year. Can you believe it? I can already feel the new energy of this year, and it's just going to be such a different year for everybody. I truly believe that, for myself and for you guys watching as well. How to glow up and become your best self in 2024. That's what you clicked on. That's why you came to this video. So I'm going to give it to you straight. 2023 is gone. That year is gone, okay? It's a new era. It's time for us to glow up now and become your best self this year. Me too. I've got to become my best self with you. Both of us together. So join the journey if you want to be a part of it. If you like my vibe and you want to subscribe, feel free to do that. And please click the like button. I'd appreciate that as well. Let's get it straight into this podcast episode today. It's about becoming your true self in 2024. Okay, number 1, ask yourself, who are you? That sounds so deep. And it is that deep. You literally need to ask yourself, who am I? And a lot of people, what they do is they associate their job with who they are. They might say, oh, well, I'm a doctor. Oh, I'm a teacher. I'm a janitor. No. That's not how it works, my friend. Let me tell you something. Those are things that are a part of you, definitely a part of your life and who you are. But they don't define you. The question is, who are you deep down inside? Who is, insert your name, who are you? That is what we're trying to get at. That's what we're trying to get to. That's what we're trying to find. So the best way to do that is to grab a piece of paper and go into a room or go somewhere quiet and write down, who am I? And then you have to sit there. It's like a type of meditation where you have to be in silence and you have to really draw on yourself from the inside and figure out, what do I like? What don't I like? What are my interests? What makes me who I am? What annoys me? What makes me happy? You know, all those kind of questions you need to ask yourself. It's so important. Okay, moving along to number 2, confidence building activities. So when I say confidence building activities, I'm talking about doing stuff that's going to build your confidence, essentially, in the mirror, looking at yourself in the mirror. That is one way you can do that. Another way you could do that would be to do affirmations as well. Affirmations really help. Let me tell you something, it's helped me so much, and that's something that I implemented last year in 2023, and I've been doing my best to stay consistent with it. And it's not easy, man, doing that every day, but I think it's something that's hugely beneficial for you to start doing, especially if you're watching this episode. Listen, I'm not perfect, and neither are you, but we can do this together. I truly believe that. Radical self-acceptance is a big part of that as well. I think it's also something that you need to look into this year, is just radically accepting yourself for who you truly are. All your faults, everything that makes you tick, basically. You need to accept all parts of yourself so that you can truly move forward. Embrace your personality. You know, embrace it. This is a year you need to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. And forget the dusty females, dusty males, whoever you were dealing with in 2023. It's time to take out the trash, take out the baggage, throw it in the ditch. No more. You're not going to have me out here in 2024 looking chopped. 2024 is your year. Take it. This year I want you guys to become the hottest versions of yourself. Not just externally, but also internally. You know, it's amazing to look fire on the outside, but you got to have a fire spirit on the inside too. Oh, that hurts. That hits different. Just make sure you're working on your inner self as well. Validate yourself. Know that you are enough because I said so. I am enough because I said so. Let that marinate. I don't need outside sources to tell me I'm good enough, or clap, 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 you did so well. No. I approve myself. I approve myself. Other confidence building activities are things like doing puzzles, doing artwork, doing sports, diving into things that maybe you put on the shelf, or things that you did when you were younger that you really need to bring back out. I think it's going to make a difference. And you know that too. So if there's something that you haven't been doing for a long time that you really want to pick up again, and you've been thinking about it, this is your sign. This is your sign. Okay, number 3, delete the apps. Yeah, that's right. Delete the apps. You know the apps I'm talking about, the dating apps, the Snapchat, yeah, even the Snapchat, and even Instagram if you have to, because let's be honest, IG has basically become like soft porn, if not all out porn at this point. Bro, like me scrolling on the explore page, what do I see? You know what I see. And I'm not here for it. That's not what I came to IG for. Especially not in 2024. It's all about self-improvement. That's what we're here for. Delete the apps. It's just distractions. You need to rebuke the distractions. And a lot of females, I know a lot of you girls watching, you guys do tend to at times compare your looks to other females. Men do it too as well. But I need you guys to ignore the beauty standards. Who said we have to listen to society and the standards that they have? Make your own standards. Ignore what is the norm or what is considered beautiful these days. What can you bring to the table, personality-wise, and even in your own style? Can somebody get their own style, please? I need people to get their own style. Stop being like a goat and just following everybody else, or being like a sheep. How about you be the lion and lead the pack for a change this year? Stop comparing yourself to others. Another part of that is no more seeking external validation. You need to seek internal validation. So I was guilty of that in the past. I didn't hardly realize that was something that I was doing. I was looking for other people to love me, but not anymore. Now I love myself. I ain't looking for nobody to love me. Okay, number 4, solo dating. Yep, you've heard it before. You've heard it on other gurus, from other YouTubers, and on other podcasts. Solo dating. Who cares? Who cares what people think? Get out there. Go on a solo date. Go to Pizza Hut. Go to a restaurant. I don't care where you go. Go somewhere and solo date. Go by yourself. Even go to Tempin Bowling. Whatever you guys do. Wherever you guys go these days for your dates. Do it on your own. Who cares if people look at you? Who cares if you feel so weird sitting at the table by yourself, eating your dinner? Just do it. Just do it. You'll feel so much better for it, trust me. Once you get used to that feeling of being alone. Personally, it hasn't been an issue for me in the past, but I do need to start going on solo dates myself. So that's something I'm going to do too. So join me. Make sure you do that. Get out there. Don't be afraid to be by yourself. It will be challenging and hard for a lot of you guys out there because you're so used to being in cliques and having a lot of friends around. But we're throwing out the cliques in 2024. It's time to focus on you. Number 5, I need you to let go of your past. Let go. Drop it off your shoulders. Don't hold on to it anymore or anybody from the past. Because let me tell you a secret. You are not your past. Did you know that? Did you know that you're not your past? Did you know that your past is gone? Did you know there's no point of going back there? I wonder if you knew that. Yeah, it's okay to go back and, maybe have a trip down memory lane and look at some of the good times you had and some of the old photos that you have from school, from high school, or friends that you knew, family moments that you shared. But don't stay there. That's the key. You can fall into the trap of staying in that place. And then reminiscing, then feeling bad, then crying about it, and then before you know it, you're in the bed, depressed for the next 3 or 4 days. No, we ain't got time for that this year. You may have done that last year, but we're not doing it now. Now, don't get me wrong, if you've lost a loved one and you're grieving, that's a different story. But if you're just going down memory lane just for the sake of doing it, stop. You better stop. It's so essential. It's so essential that you let go of your past. so that you can move forward into the potential that you have in the present moment, more specifically the future, the bright future that you have ahead of you. I know you do. I know you have a bright future. I know I do. And now I have 3 bonus points for you that I want to bring to the table as well, because we're going to stand 10 toes down this year, because I'm a stand on business this year. We're going to be standing on business. I need you to focus on joy. Now, I know that's a hard thing to do in the cold world that we live in right now, because it's nasty out here. People are wild. People are going crazy in these streets. Not gonna lie. But find the joy. Find your joy. Turn on the music. Pray. Meditate. Do what's best for you to find that state of joy. And don't ever let anybody steal your joy. And I mean nobody. Do what you need to. Find that inner joy. Get into therapy. Can I tell you how important it is to go to therapy? I've done therapy twice. Once for grief, and once for regular therapy. I'm anticipating doing it again in the future, in the near future. This is the part of the video where I say thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. No, I'm just playing. We're not at that point yet, but you know, you got to think ahead. You got to think ahead. But for real, please talk to somebody that you trust so that you can vent about the things that maybe you wouldn't want certain people in your life to know about. Find that trusted person or therapist that you can just let it all out and just speak your mind. Especially for men, for my boys watching, for my men, you know how important it is to vent, because in this society we're, you know, encouraged to be a man and, you know, tough it out, stiff upper lip and just get over it kind of thing, which is not healthy, let me tell you. I accept all my flaws, everything about me that may not be the standard in society, but I accept myself from the inside out. I truly do. And I finally got to that place myself. The last bonus, but definitely not the least, in my opinion would be the most important, praise God, is put God first. In 2024, it's the most important thing to do. Now, I know some of you guys may not be believers, or you may be in a different religion. Regardless of the point, I think putting your faith in something higher than yourself is very important this year. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people chase money, and they chase success and fame and all these different high points, pinnacles of so-called life, as it pertains to the heights of this world that we live in. It's just important that you have a rock that's going to center you in this life, so that you won't find yourself wandering from side to side and feeling like you're so lost in life. I think if you put your faith first as the most important thing, it'll make all the difference for you. Instead of just like occasionally reading a Bible or occasionally praying, how about do it incessantly, do it non-stop, and see if that works for you. Even if you have to take a trip away for a few days or a weekend and kind of regroup, refresh yourself, do that. I suggest you do that in 2024. There's a plethora of ways that you could enhance your mental health, and I think the most important will always be putting God first. Yes, sir. Well, that's it for this video as it pertains to how you can glow up and become your best self in 2024. I hope you guys took something away from this video. I know it encouraged me, so hopefully it encouraged you as well. Let me know your thoughts down below about everything that I said today. Appreciate you, gang, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you have any ideas, shoot them at me. Glow up this year. Until next time, peace.
Tomorrow's not promised to you.